Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 30th through October 6th. We're going to see what's coming up for you with this tarot deck here for the week ahead. Then we're going to pull a prayer card, a blessing for you from that deck there. As always, if you like the cards I'm using, you're curious about which decks they are, you can check it out in the description of the video. I always list the cards I'm using. We're going to jump in, my darlings, and see what's coming up for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Okay, here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, darlings. Monday, Tuesday, Seven of Trees, contemplation. There might be something happening in the collective energy overall because this card has come up a few times in the weekly readings for the different signs. It's coming up at a different spot for you guys. It's coming for you in the beginning of the week. Excuse me. Although for other signs, it came up in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday spot. So you guys are kind of starting the week with this energy instead of ending with it. So I feel like what is happening is you're starting off this week with a big decision that needs to be made. And you're trying to figure out what's going to be worth it. I'm hearing lesser of the two evils. And I don't like that. I don't like that, Aries. So you might be looking at a situation trying to think about the lesser of the two evils, like which one is gonna be less worse for you. And anytime we're in that kind of situation, I'm just gonna throw it out there, Aries. I'm not saying this out of judgment. I'm not like trying to be judgmental or negative Nancy or anything like that, but you might be in like a mental state of lack. Like you might be looking at it from a blinded kind of way. There may be a better option that you're not considering because you're in the mindset of lack instead of the mindset of abundance. So whatever the situation is, I think it might be a good idea to take it up in prayer and meditation and ask your angels and guides to help you see if there's another option that maybe has not occurred to you. Because for some reason, I feel like you guys are like, I don't want either one of these things, but these are my only choices. And so there might be a choice that you haven't thought about, that you haven't considered. So I invite you to try to open up and ask for guidance so that you can see what a more positive, what a more beneficial choice or option may be that just maybe hasn't occurred to you. Or maybe be open to allow for it to present itself to you, so that you can see it. See how that shine, the sun is shining through the trees, that's jumping out at me. Like there's something that's going to come peeking through, and I don't want you to miss it. So ask your angels and guides to help you, keep your eyes open and to notice it and to see it when it comes in, because I do feel something else is being presented to you. And this is a very different way I felt this card than I felt it for the other signs. I'm feeling it for you guys in a really different way. So Seven of Trees is going to be in traditional tarot, Seven of Pentacles. And so this is going to be, having to do with effort, with energy that you're putting out there and figuring out a better way to, use your energy, or a better thing to put it into so that you're getting more out, or you're getting more back from the energy you're putting out. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, Aries, is King of Trees. So you have a lot of earth energy happening for you, even though you're a fire sign. So this could be around your finances, Aries. This could be a week where you're really thinking about money. You're really thinking about what's going on financially. And King of Trees, sure enough, to me is confirming the message that I was getting about another option that maybe you haven't noticed, or another option will be presenting itself to you, because King of Trees in traditional tarot is known as the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is very much that card about an opportunity coming in. Sometimes it's a self-made opportunity. Sometimes it's something we're creating for ourselves. So it could be where you're reaching out to a business, or employer, and you're like, hey, you know, I have these particular skills, I think they might be really useful for your company, or, you know, it could be something like that. Or you might be reaching out and, you know, seeing if places are hiring that maybe aren't listed online, or aren't listed, you know, in the you know, online job application sites or whatever. It could be that you're creating something, you're starting something, some kind of a business or project. But it's usually just taking the gifts and talents and the abilities that you have and finding a way to make them work for yourself. It can be a promotion, a job offer, something along those lines. Typically when it's a job offer or promotion coming in, it could be something very big that really scares you. It could be something that maybe you're tempted to turn down because you think that you're not ready for it. But if you weren't ready for it, it wouldn't be here. It's here because you're ready for it. Okay, my darlings? So King of Trees or King of Pentacles here is listed as the architect. You're beginning to build something significant. So if you've been feeling in some ways like your career has been stagnant, or some business just, you know, hasn't been going the way that you wanted it to go, this is the time in which there's going to be some kind of a shift. Something is happening midweek that's going to be the game changer for you. But you're very tempted to either completely and totally turn it away, or you may sabotage yourself in the sense or in the way that you don't even realize that the opportunity is here. Now, you can avoid this, like I said, by asking your angels and guides to help you see the possibilities, to remain open, to keep your eyes open so you can see them, and also to be in the energy where you're able to have the courage to go for it, to accept it, you know, to embrace the opportunity that's coming in. So, you know, ask for the wisdom to see it, the knowledge to see it, and the courage to accept it, to go for it. And maybe the discipline and the perseverance to stay dedicated and to see it through. That's sometimes a very good prayer to use, or a very good set of things to ask for when we're, you know, kind of at a crossroads, or when we're trying to create changes in our life. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Some of you, I'm hearing closure. Maybe you're seeking out a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo for closure in some way, or mentoring in some way, or to clarify some kind of a situation that you feel has created a block for you one way or another. It could be unfinished business. You could be tying up some unfinished financial business. If there's anything that was like kind of left unfinished, they owe you money, you owe them money. Something like that might be getting balanced out, closed out, finalized. It's going to be different for different ones of you. So again, I always invite you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others, or it might add a few more pieces to the puzzle to make things a little bit more clear for you. But it's a good idea to watch those as well. We're going to see your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you have 4 of Angels or 4 of Swords. So this also came up. I got chills. I got chills, Aries, because I just said there might be something happening and some kind of a closure with an earth sign. And for Capricorn, I had this card come up Friday, Saturday, Sunday for them, and it was about somebody might be wanting closure, but they're not ready to do it. Okay, so the energies might be getting crossed here. Some of you might have a Capricorn on your mind, or you may have Capricorn in your moon or in your rising. I'm simply saying it because it came up for both of you in the same spot. I don't think a fire sign came up for them, but this came up for them. This card came up for them, and you guys had earth sign, and then this came up for you here on this day. So some of you might have something going on with a Capricorn. Okay, so this person may need some rest, or may not be in a position where they have the energy to discuss certain things with you. So if you are reaching out to this person, and if you don't receive a response right away, or if they don't seem super eager to get together or to talk about things, it's not from a place of anger or hate. It's just more of being tired, and it might not be entirely about you. because I know with Capricorn, they had a lot of other big changes and shifts that they were going through, and that was going to be very exhausting for them. Even though it's good things, it's going to be very exhausting for them. Aries, this might also be a good time for you to maybe get some rest before you reach out, if you're wanting to reach out to somebody, because you may be very tired with the changes you've been going through, and emotions may be running a little bit high. It's like sometimes if we're not getting enough rest, or if we're not sleeping well enough, we might be sensitive. We might be, our emotions may be kind of high. So it's a good idea to make sure we're rested, to make sure we've taken time to just kind of, regroup, recharge, re-energize before we approach a sensitive subject or situation. Four of Angels could also be like a time of separation. So maybe some of you are taking a little bit of a break. Maybe some of you are wanting to go visit friends or family in a different city or different state, just to kind of get your thoughts clear, or make some decisions. Maybe some of you, maybe there is a job offer or something coming in for you, but maybe it's further away, and it's going to result in a separation from some people that you're around right now. And maybe you're contemplating, do I want to do that? Do I want to go somewhere else? Again, guys, these are general energies, so the cards are going to apply for you in different ways. And that's why I always suggest watching the moon and the rising sign videos, because it might kind of, help you pinpoint what might be happening for you based on which parts resonate of the different videos. But again, my dears, you need to take this time to just really kind of meditate, pray, rest, regroup, figure out what's right for you, figure out what's going to work for you, figure out what you want to do, and just really getting a sense of recharging here. I am also getting a sense or a feeling like as she's laying here resting or napping in like this little bed of wings, I do feel, Aries, some of you are making a very significant connection, spiritual connection at the end of the week, as you're coming into this moment of rest or moment of surrender, where you are actually feeling your angels hugging you or supporting you, or like giving you their love or surrounding you with love and warmth. So I feel there's some kind of a spiritual comfort coming in, or your spiritual team is stepping in to give you comfort and to let you know that you're loved and that you're not alone as you're preparing for these transitions and these changes. We're going to go ahead and pull your blessing or prayer card here, and we'll see what's coming up for you. Last time I used this deck and I read the prayers, some people reached out to me and they said that they came back to the videos several times during the week, and they listened to it like in the morning when they started the day, or at the end of the day, because it felt like they were being prayed over and it was very reassuring for them. And I thought that was beautiful, and I'm more than happy, for you all to do that. So feel free to do that if you would like. I will also show you a picture of the prayer so that you can take a screenshot of it if you would like, and you can go ahead and recite it to yourself, or you can use it as like a template or an idea to write a similar prayer in your own words. That's something that you can do as well. But my dears, you have a blessing on a resolution. So it does feel to me, Aries, like there's something that you all are wanting to resolve, or there's something that you all might be feeling is left unfinished, and you're wanting to talk to somebody about it, or you're wanting to approach somebody about it. And so this is coming in for a blessing on that energy. And so, my dear Aries, it says here, Aries, may there be a blessing on all concerned within this troubling time, this conundrum that has kept you awake and had you fearful. May all those involved see the beauty in a swift and easy solution, which presents itself simply and in perfect timing. May the quarrels and the disputes become history and be learned from, so that errors of judgment are never repeated. May all involved become their best self, devoted to finding a way through the puzzle pieces of peaceful resolution of a grievance. May any ill feeling be softly replaced with quiet optimism and a willingness to be open, honest, and understanding of all parties' true needs. May there be no more trickery, no more hiding, no more falsehoods, no more rancor, and no more fear. Let all those involved come to a respectful meeting and truthfully find a fruitful way to restore dignity to all. May your particular needs be more than met. May your expectations be unclouded. And may greed fall away from any who have sought to take advantage of these troubles. May none profit from the separations that have taken place, but may what is decided be fair and just, and recognize all that you have contributed for so long. May there be a blessing on every conversation, on every meeting, and finally, when you walk from the table and all is divided and terms are agreed upon, may all brooding subterranean resentments be rooted out and purified, never to rise again. Let you be satisfied and make the most of this resolution, and go forward freed from any burdens and uplifted and supported by what you have rightfully and honorably gained. All right, Aries. So here it is. You might have to like zoom in on it once you take the screenshot, because it is kind of tiny. My dears, you might want to check out your love reading. There's a link in the description of the video that will take you to the love videos. I know I don't talk about love too much in the weekly forecasts. And if you would like a private reading, this is a good week to do it. Many have been asking me if I'm going to have a psychic sale for the month of October, and I sure am. I did it last year for my birthday, and people have been like, are you going to do it again this year? I am. So it will be a limited number of readings this time so that I don't, like, fill up 3-4 months in advance. A lot of people got upset when that happened. So it'll be a limited number of readings. And the 60-minute readings and the 30-minute readings by phone are going to be 50% off. So it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty big discount. Usually the 60-minute readings are $100 by phone. They'll be $50. And the 30-minute readings by phone are usually $50. They'll be $25. So it's a good little discount. If you've been wanting to get a private reading, but you've been like waiting or you haven't been sure, this might be a good time to take advantage of that. So go ahead and feel free to click on the Calendly link and schedule a reading there. I have other readings I offer too, but the sale is going to be on the 60 and 30-minute phone readings. I thank you so much for watching, Aries. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week.